Okay, we will start without wasting time. Who is the first volunteer?
So I'm ready.
Jay is ready. I will request
Yes, sir.
Rugved. Rugved, keep time. We will move ahead with Jay.
Okay, sir. Just a second. Are you ready?
Yes, Ruben, I'm ready.
You can start.
Okay. Good evening, and Jai Hind. All present here today. My lecture topic is effects of smartphones and on youth. Introduction about previous and smartphones have become an integral part of modern life, with a widespread adoptions among with youth impact on youth. The effects of smartphones on youth are multifaceted, influencing various aspects of their lives. Now we see some positive effects on smartphones on youth. Access of information. Smartphones are provided to unparalleled access to the information, enabling youth to learn and stay updated on current events. Communication and connectivity. Smartphones are facilitate communications and connectivity, allowing the youth to stay in touch, such and creativity, such as photography. Effects of smartphones on youth. First, addiction and distractions. Excessive smartphone use can lead to the addictions, distractions, and decreased productivity. Second, mental health and corners. Smartphone use has been a link to the increased symptoms of depression, anxiety, and the stress among the youth. Third, social comparisons and the cyberbullying. Smartphones can be facilitated social comparison, cyberbullying, negative impacting self esteem and the mental well-being. Some effects of the smartphone on youth. Side effects. Smartphones have been become the an integral part of the modern life, especially among youth. While they are offer numerous of benefits, excessive smartphones use can have several side effects: anxiety and depression, cyberbullying, poor posture, and the skeleton issues, academic performance, self sleep disturbance. And lastly, I conclude that the balance of responsibility to maximum the benefits of smartphones. Youth must strike a balance between smartphone use and the other aspects of life. Awareness and educations. Rising awareness of about the effects of smartphones on youth and promoting responsible smartphone youth can help potential negative consequences. Thank you.
Last 30 seconds.
Okay, Jay has covered content-wise good, but more impactful lecture it will be when you give some statistics, some examples, how smartphone is making bad effects with examples and good effect
Yes,
also,
sir.
like use of that smartphone by the youth to clear the competitive exam for research purpose, for connecting to at the global level. And then negative, how people got trapped into that addiction, later on losing the interest in studies, and then even ending the life, or getting into the uh, lucrative ways. People started making use of this social media lottery system and all those things, or getting trapped for something wrong also, cyber crime and all. So mobile is good and bad, you have to prove. Okay, no
Yes,
issue.
sir.
Jay, impact full lecturate. Now aim for that at CDS level, it will be required. Just a moment. At CDS level, it will be required to pitch it at more intellectual level. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes.
yes, and with proper practice and deliberation, it will come smooth flow, and without referring content, slowly some bullet points you can have in your mind and can give lectures. Okay, but it is
Yes, sir.
improving, no doubt about it. Okay, good. Who is
Sir,
next?
I have one question.
Yes, Rugved.
Sir, if we are asked to say or prove it whether the technology is good or bad, specifically smartphones are good or bad, So what should be our answer? Because every technology comes with advantages and disadvantages of its own. So we can't ignore or focus on any one thing. So what should be our answer?
Answer will be balanced. You can start with a very clear balanced approach. uh, every coin has two sides, so is the technology. So now you're taking one side. You already submitted there are two sides, good and bad both. And then whatever is heavy as per you will, like debate, there are always two sides and both are fighting equally. But who is able to prove that with examples, lot of statistics, articulation of language, and good influencing speech, that debate speaker wins, something like that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay, now who is ready?
Sir, I am
Sir, I am
ready.
ready.
I am ready, sir.
Okay, we'll give now one by one. Rugved, you go ahead, and Jay, you keep time.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Jay, you're keeping time.
Okay, you can start now, Rugved.
Okay. Jain, today my topic name is brain drain. So, why it's in news? We have seen Trump discarding foreign visas for students, specifically H-1B visas, in order to promote America First policies and to increase the admissions of their local students in their universities. So, what is meant by brain drain? So, loss of human capital or flight of skilled labor from developing countries to developed countries. So, reasons. First is conflict, second, political instability, then lack of opportunities and health concerns. In accordance to India, I think lack of opportunities is the biggest reason for brain drain. So this story backs with year 1970 when Indian diaspora is started to leave the country in order to find jobs outside the India, because jobs in India were financially unattractive at that time, and they think that they will be valued and paid for more for their knowledge and skill outside the country, and they has now become bankers, entrepreneurs, scholars, and businessmen. So how does this affect India? So this has diminished India's economic growth. But 1991 was not the same year. In 1991, because of economic liberalization, the India focused on building up higher institutions and also giving MNCs a chance. So by this, Indian diaspora come back to India with capital, technology, idea, and skills. But unfortunately, this don't last many years, and USA started to become a great hub for both technology and education. And brightest of Indian minds started to leave India in order to settle in USA. I think the most important reason again is the first is money, because brains go where money is, or brains go where brains are. So it does play a role. According to statistics, you earn about 6 times in America in academics, whereas 3 times in management and 2 times in IT sector, according to India. So this plays an important role why Indian students are leaving India to specifically for education and job perspective. Other reasons are again education, like higher education is in question in India, because we do have IITs and IIMs, but they don't appear even in the top 50 list. And then is quality of life. Yeah, their quality of life, according to Indians, they think is glamorous and more security. We They provide more security, so they tend to move there. Also, they think better paying jobs. All the human is need a better paying job in order to live a dignified life and and
Time up.
protect his or her family. And though there are expensive degrees there, but they tend to attract thousands of students every year. And in conclusion, I will say it is the biggest a challenge for India as it limits the innovative capacities of India, reduced economic growth, and reduced competitiveness.
There was some problem. Rugved, you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay, last I think one or two lines I might have missed. Good. I think spontaneous lecture you have given. Little bit overshooting of time. I think warning you could not hear. It's okay. Brain drain at macro level, if you see from one country to other country, one continent to another continent, but within nation also you see where, like Rugved said, where money is there, brain will go there, or where more brains are there, brain will go there. Yes, it is correct. Within nation also you see from a less opportunity affording state to the better platforms people are moving. Like Maharashtra has got migration from comparatively weaker states, metro cities, whether it is Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. There also you see how people go there because they want befitting platforms to work, to earn, and showcase their talent. So there are many reasons. Some people move for money, some people to just do justice to their talent, all those things. So brain drain is not good if it is happening from a nation to other nation, because to some extent your own talent is helping other nation to create something and you are losing on that. Like IIT students, earlier a lot of brain drain has happened. Silicon Valley is full of Indian brains. A lot of now top company CEOs are Indian origin, but who made them? IIT. And IIT is funded by whom? Indian taxpayers. So ideally they should work for us. But anyway, now things are getting better. Our universities still a lot of time is required to cope up to that level where research facility or the fund is available for research. Students require a lot of support, scholarships. So the foreign universities, the top notch universities are easily giving them scholarships and identifying the talent and just taking them away. So this brain drain has to stop when government becomes serious. Slowly it is becoming less brain drain, and there are other political reasons and maybe war and all those things which are now a new norm, where the indigenous or the pride of the own nation, job for locals, all those things are taking new turn. Brain drain will stop because of other things. Even if someone now feels to go to Canada or Australia or US, now thinks little bit with caution. But 30 years back it was easy flow because there was no threat. Today there are a lot of issues. People have to think whether we should settle abroad or not, because if some policy comes of that nation and you have to just pack your baggage and come back, this is a new fear, and it will be big fear in future. Because Australia, uh, even in Australia there are some Indians who got attacked. In US the same scenario. So because they are snatching local jobs. See the other side, when the brain drain is happening from one country to other country, their locals are threatened. Similarly, at our level we can understand in Mumbai, Maharashtrians feel other people have come and captured the market and jobs and all those things. So locals feel threatened, and then Marathi Manus concept comes. So this is how this is a very complex issue. But of course, this is an old topic. This is a routine topic. But reverse brain drain has to happen when the Atmanirbhar mission comes to the real spirit. It will happen. Okay, good Rugved. Flow is good, confidence is good, and little bit time management. I think you could not hear the warning. Okay, who is next
Yes, sir.
now? Prachiti.
Sir, I am ready. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ready, sir.
Thereafter, Vivek. So, Prachiti first, Rugved keep time, and then we'll go to Vivek.
Okay, sir.
Perpetuates a culture where daughters are seen as a financial burden. The dowry system predates during the British period. During the British, dowry system was made mandatory, leading to immense pressure on bride's family, financially on this. A government should be take a strict action. At home, both boy and girl should be treated similarly and should give equal opportunity. Both of them should be educated and given freedom. Education and freedom are valuable gifts that parents can give to their daughter. As a best dowry, a father can bestow on his daughter is an excellent education, guidance, and motivation to pursue her dream. In current situation, like we have heard about Vaishnavi Hagawani's case related with dowry system only. Her parents had given her parents had given whatever she want, like fortuner, car, gold, and many things, but still they were not happy. So this should stop in India. Society should strive for gender equality. Government should raise awareness about the harmful consequences of dowry and promoting a culture of equality and respect. uh, to conclude, I would like to say that the dowry system in India remains a significant social problem that needs to be addressed urgently by combining legislative measure, social awareness, and community engagement with the possible to eradicate this harmful practice and create a more equitable society for all. Thank you.
Okay, Prachiti. I lost initial part, couple of I think seconds. It was dowry system. Last time also, when you were alone, we discussed it.
Yes.
This is a very important topic. You being in the just teenage, you will be becoming adults and getting jobs and thereafter settling into personal life also. This is a big blot in our society where why should one expect some kind of uh, favor, like a girl getting married, if she is also doing job, her job itself is a big dowry because her father has contributed to her education in a big way and her talent also. So now things have changed. We should respect the other side also because that girl, despite so much of spending by her family for her education, now will be earning and will be more useful on the other side. This is to be respected. Second, if someone is not working but the whole life she will be taking care in the other family, and this is how a beautiful setup of family system we have, our ancestors designed it. Different societies have different practices also. Like in some societies, even girl remains there and boy goes into the girl's family. Some tribal areas we see this system and different kinds of adjustment in terms of what to be given and what not to be given. But all said and done, majority of the society faces this problem of dowry, where a lot of harassment after marriage demands, and the problem is it is not at all related to any financial background. Rich people also doing the same mistakes, and poor people, middle class. So it after all comes to the mindset. Even rich, poor, middle class, upper middle class, whatever, it is after all mindset, which is actually the criteria, which is the defaulter thing, where things go wrong, girl suffers, and even suicide or killing, all those things are happening. Strict laws are there, but problem is of implementation. So I think with the recent case, what Prachiti has told, Vaishnavi's case, where it has gone to a very dirty level, what was not given by her family. As such, this family was also rich. So still these things are happening in modern India. A lot to be done. Youth can change these systems. A lot of good examples are also there, where no dowry. Even a lot of other good examples are there, where people praise, get inspired, but few bad examples disturbs us. Okay, good Prachiti, much better than previous one. Okay,
Yes. Thank you, sir.
keep doing practices. Vivek,
Yes.
Ready, sir?
okay, Prachiti, keep time.
Yes, sir.
Sir, am I audible clearly now?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
You can start.
So today's my lecture topic is a pollution, a global issue. Pollution, a global issue which affects every aspect of our life. Our nation has taken collaborative efforts to eliminate it. Though we are divided by the geographical boundaries, but still we are united by the pollution. And when we have to eliminate it, we have to make collaborative efforts. Now let's understand various kinds of pollutions, majorly air pollution and water pollution in various aspects. So when it comes to the air pollution, for survival of every creature on the planet Earth, he needs to breathe the air. And but what happens when that air gets polluted? So what are the reasons behind the air pollution? Let's understand one by one. So very first reason I would like to highlight that is the traffic jam on the signals, vehicles, and poor quality of road, which is emitting lot of hazardous gases into the air, and which is affecting many, which is causing many health issues. Then second issue is the under construction works are going on, and which are blowing many much of dust into the air. Then the industries and smoke which contains the 27% of the carbon dioxide. So a lot of chemicals are being burned in those industries that are emitted into the air. Then again coming to the next, that is the local use of wood. Many rural areas into the India and a part of the world are still using the wooden burning, and that is also one of the reasons for the pollution. Then the crackers, our Indian every festival is decorated by the firecrackers, and that are also the causing many hazardous gases into the air. Then coming to the last reason for the air pollution, that is the stubble burning by the farmers. So stubble remaining in the farm, that is burned by the farmers, and that is also the one of the reason for the air pollution. These are the some major reasons for the air pollution. Friends, traffic waiting on the vehicles waiting on the traffic jam also harms our GDP directly. Now, coming to the factual data, according to WHO's report, every now 9 out of 10 people breathe the polluted air, which causes 7 million premature deaths every year, according to WHO's report. Then, according to the World Bank's report, air pollution is also causing $5 trillion per year to the global GDP. Now, coming to the water
Last
pollution,
30
so
seconds.
then contamination of water sources such as the rivers, lakes, and oceans with the pollutants such as the chemical, plastic, and industrial waste is also one of the important reasons. Then 80% of the underwater worldwide is released in the environment without any treatment. So to eliminate this issue, we at the individual level can plant the trees and also make the collaborative efforts.
Time up.
Can use also the Puja decomposer for the decompose the stubble remaining in the farm, and also can you apply on the schemes such as the PM Ujjwala scheme, and also move to the electric vehicles. Thank you.
Okay, good Vivek. I think this was your SSB's lecture topic, which you highlighted last time. And this is a very routine topic, very important
Yes, sir.
topic. Apart from examination in personal life also, we have importance of these topics, how we can educate society to cause less pollution. Because pollution is really disturbing Mother Earth, the environment, and our health, personal health, and others' health also. So this topic being important, still getting neglected. Government policies are there on paper, but it is not followed on ground. Whether it is vehicles with very poor standards of maintenance, they are causing lot of smoke, carbon dioxide coming out very visibly. Whatever green energy we keep talking, but it is just a beginning. A lot of time will be required to come to a desired standard. Industrial growth is required, but the specifications with which they should function is lacking. Then even day to day life, what are the amenities, whatever infrastructure which is improving, ACs in houses, they are also part of pollution creation. Our urbanization, that is also causing a lot of pollution. Then now pollution, I think the sphere is increasing. E-waste, medical waste, and the amount of garbage which every city creates is beyond our imagination. Just within 30 years, we have reached to a different level. Where this garbage will go, that will create another problem. Because I remember in our childhood, we had very few uh, things which were thrown out of house. Because I will give you example, chips. Now, chips packet, earlier it was no chips packet. In my childhood, it was hardly one odd brand. Biscuits, Parle-G was one brand, and then Britannia and all those things came. But now today, every second shop has got so much of these things sold. People also started eating too much. These all things, and see the plastic wrappers and all these packets thrown here and there. So everything will cause some kind of pollution. Industry is major contributor, but we as a human, the way we are living, we are the biggest culprit. So I'm just giving example. Vehicle, public transport, one solution that it will reduce the road transport vehicles. Today in any city, a man drives from one place to another place. If the same man goes into a one vehicle, 50 vehicles can be replaced by one good bus. Obviously, e-bus have started in cities, but that kind of things in developing countries, it will take time. Maybe in metros, some people are using more public transport, but in smaller towns, it is status symbol. Everyone goes in one vehicle, whether it is bike or car. So these are a lot of issues are there. But you being now future generations, you should be aware first. These are the problems, and you can probably follow a good path, reduce the pollution, plant more and more trees. Vivek has highlighted a lot of good aspects. So plantation of trees is a big solution. So we all should help. Okay, good, Vivek, good lecture. It.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
who is next?
So I'm ready.
Who is there?
So
Kadambari.
Kadambari.
Okay, Kadambari. Vivek, keep time.
Yes, sir. Kadambari, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So you can start now.
Okay. Of companies playing a key role in the both commercial and military aviation. Though it is though it is known for its aviation, it has also faced criticism in recent years because of the unfortunate accidents. Let us first know that what is Boeing. So Boeing was founded in 1916 in the United States and is now headquartered in Arlington and Virginia. It manufactured popular aircraft such as 737, 747, and 7777 Dreamliner. Boeing Boeing also builds military aircraft which are also used by Indian aircraft. We all know that Boeing is a very reputable company, but still, there is been seen that a rise of accidents and safety concerns in the recent years. Especially the recent crash in Ahmedabad, India, which was which was which was been done by Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. It took off from Ahmedabad airport, and in just only 36 seconds, the crew reported that there is a issue in the aircraft, and after just in few seconds it lost its control and it crashed on the BJ Medical College, where the students were having their lunch. Some people were flying from India to abroad countries with many dreams to have a family with a different lifestyle. Some people were going for future studies, having big dreams and to achieve them, but no one knew that this small journey of them traveling from one place to another to achieve their dreams and to achieve their goals will turn into such a nightmare. It was very
Last
unexpected.
30 seconds.
So, as a conclusion of my lecturate, I would say that though Boeing remains a key player in the global aviation industry, however, it should take a look that just earning money and speed is not necessary. They should also take care that there should be regular checking of the aircrafts, and they should try to let
Time up.
they should try to be more punctual about their aircrafts. Thank you.
Okay, Kadambari, you're still not medically fit, I think. Voice is speaking so. Hmm? Not
Yes, sir.
recovered? Okay. Your topic, I missed initial few seconds. Boeing was the topic? I'm missing your audio. Okay, I'll reconnect just a moment. Kadambari, what was the exact topic?
The topic was Boeing airplanes and the crashes, the unfortunate accidents.
Okay, Boeing airplanes and crash, unfortunate crash. See, by and large, still people feel statistics also prove that if you make assessment evaluation, which is the safest mode of transport with some criteria in terms of kilometers, if you count, or safety norms. By air, if you move, that is still statistics wise is the safest mode of transport because the worst accident rate is on road, and that too by two wheeler, walking, and car because there are so many cars. The aviation is still the safest statistics wise if you count uh, how many kilometers are covered and how many accidents are there per billion kilometers suppose, and then uh, train is the next safest. Coming to the aviation industry, aviation is one of the industry where flight safety is really is a serious subject, and that's why uh, strict checks are there. You see, generally, if there is one aircraft accident, the entire fleet is put down, inspected, and then only it will be cleared. Accountability is fixed. Generally, people are sacked, or some accountability is fixed, and the strict check. It doesn't happen in other cases where it is taken little lightly. Obviously, in air there is hardly any rescue chance. That's why the norms are very strict. But unfortunately, some accidents are beyond our control, imagination, and they still happen. How to prevent that? I think technology will help us in future. Like train accidents have reduced to by uh, a big way because earlier there was no such technologies, no barriers. A lot of control has come. Communication system has improved. Radar system has come into trains also, especially important areas. Konkan area, there were a lot of visibility issues and too much of rain. They adopted this radar system first, and there are a lot of technological advancements which are preventing accidents. But accidents will happen, and how to prevent that? That is a challenge. Uh, this accident, especially Ahmedabad accident, is very very unfortunate. A lot to learn from it. How an aircraft within few seconds gets down. It did not take off only. Actually, while taking off, both the engines got failed, which is a very very rare phenomena. Actually, it should not happen, because at least some kind of emergency landing with one engine also it could have been done, but there was no chance with pilots. One pilot was very very senior with a lot of experience. Another pilot was also reasonably good experience, but there was hardly any chance for them to recover, and this unfortunate accident happened. Okay, Kadambari, I think long time you are not well, so get well soon. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And keep practicing. Who is
Yes.
remaining? Who wants to give lecture it now?
Sir, I am
I'm
ready.
ready,
Can I
sir.
start?
Okay. Ashish is there and Vaibhav is there. So we'll go to Ashish. Kadambari, keep time.
Yes, sir.
Can I start, Kadambari?
Uh, just a second.
Oh, okay,
Yes, you can start.
okay. So, good evening and Jai Hind to all. Today, I'll be speaking on the topic India's security landscape and terrorism. So, gentlemen, we all have observed how the recent tragedy of Pahalgam in Kashmir shook the entire nation, and it serves as a reminder of terrorism's continuous threats to India's internal security. Despite significant progress in counterterrorism measures since 2019, including the infrastructure development and the regional integration efforts in Kashmir, such attacks demonstrates the evolving nature of the terrorism tactics and also the nature of attacks. As we see, the major challenges that terrorism poses on India's internal security is by the cross-border terrorism. India faces the constant threat of cross-border terrorism from Pakistan. With militants infiltrating through Kashmir and other border areas, these militant groups are prominently backed by Pakistan and its intelligence agencies, that is ISI. And the recent Pahalgam attack also, earlier the Pulwama attack as well as the Uri attack we see, these are all the examples that illustrate the persistence and brutality of these attacks. Secondly, when we see the radicalization of the local population, especially the youths and the youngsters in the conflict zones areas such as the Kashmir or the central as well as the eastern part of our country, this serves a significant way of manipulating them for joining terrorist groups and spreading the extremist ideologies among the area, among the regions and the youths. This is also the root cause of Naxalism in central and eastern parts of our nation. And next, when we see the evolving as well as the recent cyber terrorism is coming up as the more intense threat in this growing age of technology as well as the data. We have encountered the recent data breach. Nearly 16 billion users' data have been compromised through various social media platforms all over the world. These threats pose a really intense and a dangerous way of terrorism all over the world. To areas, as we have all these agencies, although we also have a national integration grid to integrate the data from all these multiple agencies to provide real-time threat analysis. To get a control over terrorism, we will need to strengthen these intelligence sharing
Ask
as well
30
as
seconds.
integration across the different agencies like NI, RAW, and especially the state and local police. The local police forces, as they have the greater and more specified intel and a spy network among the region, which is more effective in this counter-terrorism operation. And concludingly, I would like to say a zero tolerance approach and an enhanced technological capabilities along the international cooperation, which does not cater the interest of a particular nation but of an world. We can dismantle this terror network and also uphold the peace whole worldwide internationally. Thank you.
Okay, good Ashish. I think very well articulated lecturate. Good choice of words also. Terrorism is actually a biggest challenge in front of whole world, but very few countries are doing honest efforts. India is one of them. But the countries who should be honest, because they are more powerful, but they are keeping their cards little reserved. They have their own interest, and it is very very evident that short-term interest of few bigger countries is spoiling the further this particular mission, how to remove this terrorism, how to control it or neutralize it. Unless us country like us supports these kind of things, they are not supporting the nations who are suffering, it will happen because they only promote it indirectly, not so directly. Pakistan is actually the place where terrorism is linked indirectly or directly across globe, because Pakistan is a nuclear state supposedly. Then the organizations, Pakistan Army, ISI, and some of the terrorist organizations have got a global network, and west of them, whether it is Iran, whether it is Iraq, whether it is Afghanistan, these are the places where some of the organizations have got safe havens, whatever is their own agenda, but countries are supporting for specific reasons. And a country like India, where we are actually getting disturbed, harmed, our progress is affected, we are a developing nation, we get unnecessarily targeted. We were almost at the nuclear threshold recent of Sindur, but still country like US is welcoming the Pakistan army chief, who is given a field marshal rank. They should object it. For what field marshal rank? But it's okay, they are serving their own interest. Now they have to handle Iran, and they will require the support of Pakistan, and that is how this is all game, political game at international level, their own personal interest as a nation. Obviously every country has got its own personal interest, but not at the cost of global harm. People should realize it. But unfortunately, US, who is a key player, if US wishes to control this, can do it. But as of now, US is not really looking serious about controlling it, and that's why it is not getting controlled, and rather it is getting fueled. Unnecessary aid is being sanctioned, and things are going out of hand. Okay, Ashish, uh, good quality lecturate. Who is there? Vaibhav.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ashish, keep time. Vaibhav, you are
Yes, sir.
preparing for CDS. Yes, Vaibhav,
Yes, sir.
you are preparing for CDS.
No, sir. I am preparing for NDA.
Okay, you are from which place?
Jain sir, actually, Vaibhav is will belongs to the same academy
Okay, okay,
from
understood. You told once. You
last
cleared
time.
your written, Vaibhav?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when is your SSB?
Sir, my SSB on 30 June.
Okay, you come and meet me once, okay, along with Vivek.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
If
sir.
tomorrow possible, then I and Vivek sir will meet.
Tomorrow may not be possible, but day after tomorrow, sure. Hmm?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Day after tomorrow, we will coordinate and we will meet. Okay, Ashish, keep time.
Yes, sir. Are you ready, Vaibhav?
Yes, I am ready. Should I start?
Okay, you can start now.
Jai to everyone. Today, my lecture topic is unemployment in India. It is a very common topic in India, and significant change in it will require a long time. According to me, it can be because of reasons of unemployment due to low economic growth and insufficient job. If now we talk about low economic growth, now in presence, India stood fourth in the economical GDP. but there are insufficient job, means most of the workers are working in informal area. The we are finding jobs for government jobs, but we are not getting that much government job. If we take a case of railway, there were 32,000 place and there were 1 crore applicants. Means if we consider about applicants, maybe applicants don't have that much skill, or maybe reasons of insufficient job, because as per the ratio 1 crore are means many applicants and 32,000 places were there. And second reason, there is a skill gap and mismatch between education. About talking our education system prioritize the the theoretical concept rather than practicing on practical process. Means a student of mechanical engineering giving theoretical examples, and if worker is working on that shop practically, then that worker will have more experience than the student, and then the company will going to select that worker because worker will have more knowledge and more experience, and modern industrialization requires skill. So the skill required for modern industrializations are not possessed by students. So it is the reasons for unemployment in India. Means most of the person don't have that skill required for IT sectors, healthcare, and advanced manufacturing. The skill possessed by workforce and the skill required for modern industrialization are different. So it is the reason for unemployment in India, and the way forward on it, we should change our education system. Now,
Last 20
in
seconds.
according to conclusion, in our India there are many labs in school, but labs are closed. They are not providing labs facility in school, and labs facility should be provided in school with practical knowledge. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good Vaibhav. Content wise, good content. You gave example also, like how 1 crore versus 32,000. Uh, it is content wise in the middle portion was good. Conclusion could have been much better. Now coming to the root problem. If at all there is unemployment in our country, the root problem is population. It is not about employment. It is about everything. You go to metro city, especially Pune. In Pune, you go to any restaurant, there is a queue for having food. That too, we are buying it. You go to railway station, there is a queue to buy a ticket. You go to bus station, same thing. You go to airport, similar thing. So we are actually having a big issue, that is population. But now employment in modern uh, India and modern world, the definition is getting changed. What Vaibhav said, education system should change, adapt to a new methodology. Yes, it is adapting. A new education policy is giving more emphasis on skill, practical awareness. What developed countries like Japan or the even China to some extent gives a lot of emphasis on skill, which we have now realized. Japan is a classic case where practicals are right from childhood in school given more emphasis. Western education to some extent is now getting a little more evolved, but India is good in education, theoretical education. We have scholars theoretical, but practically we were always lacking, and things are getting now modified. But all said and done, nature of jobs are changing. The youth should realize there will never be enough jobs to satisfy the need of so much of population from the government side. So the private sector, corporate sector, entrepreneurship, these are the areas where maybe make in India spirit, where people should be job seekers also, but more and more youth should come to the category of job givers, job creators. Small entrepreneur fields are there, and a lot of good youth with a lot of confidence, they are entering it boldly. Banks are supporting. and skill based things one should realize. Now global world is accessible. From any part of the world you can connect to any other part. So this is the beauty. So you, if you have got a talent, if you have got a confidence, you can prosper. No need to go traditional way that yes, government job application and you should get government job only. Of course, still the lower middle class, upper middle class, poor people, the first choice is study well, try for government job. But not everybody will be good in studies. So there should be a clear thought process. Just see where you are clicking. Even IPL has become a good employment avenue because so many kids, if they have got a cricketing skill, they have earned money, they have earned fame, and they are settled. But it is not a permanent settlement. So whatever money you could earn, then you have to see the latter part of life through business line or some other way of things, because sports has got limited life. You cannot be playing whole life. So this is how government job gets more prominence, because this is whole life security, and that's why there is more weightage in developing countries to the government jobs. Within India, you go to Gujarat, very less focus is there on government jobs. You will hardly see so much people coming for competition into the UPSC, uh, whether it is national level central services. Within Gujarat must be competition for their own state cadre, but not at the India level. You will see hardly Gujarati kids fighting for central services. So what is the reason? Reason is more of a business oriented mindset, and nothing wrong in that. But as of now, I have elaborated it because we should be not from exam point of view, we should open up our mind from the life's point of view. So as and when you, if you get NDA cleared, CDS cleared, or any government job cleared, very good. But if some unfortunate kid is not getting government job, he or she should look for the brighter side of the life. Government job is not the only solution. So unemployment topic is a very very relevant topic in SSB lecturate, also in uh, group discussion. So good, Vaibhav, you must meet me. Hmm? Content wise, you made good content of your topic, but only thing delivery, your more confidence will come with practice. Every day you just give lecture till you reach your SSB. Very short time is there. Okay, I think again recording issue is getting created. I will just rejoin just a moment. Because we are recording, it is not supporting. I think they are smart enough now. The apps are not supporting. Vaibhav, good. You must meet.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
we'll
We'll
have.
have meetup soon.
Okay. Anybody who wants to speak? Baldev, not ready? Okay, no issue. Uh, I think it was quite long session today. Good, lot of good lecturate given. We will end here. Have a good time. Keep studying. Don't lose confidence, and keep studying in detail. And lecturate is a very time bound thing, 3 minutes. So in that you should be more smart. With practice it will come, and you will be giving good lectures. Okay, and we'll see how Ashish and these those who have got more practice, they have evolved. Even Vivek has come a long way. Rugved has done a lot of practice, Jay has done practice, Prachiti is improving, and Kadambari is not good nowadays. Last two lecturers I have seen health wise, but can give good lectures. Topic, just choose different topics, make your own notes. Okay, we will end here. Bye. Jai Hind.
Jai
Bye,
Hind,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.